you go. That's the story on the headline there. Find out how it was bungled. There's a picture there of the vehicle that he was driving on that particular day. Let's also look at another story here. And this is to do with a film that has been banned in Kenya. Banned Kenyan gay film Rafiki premieres at the Cannes Festival. Now, this, of course, is another story or another debate that Kenya has had for a while. And this is to do with not just this film, but we've had other films that have been banned, or even advertisements that have been banned. But this particular one, In Focus, has been nominated to premiere in France. But according to the Kenya Films Boards, well, it is not going to be shown in Kenya because it is of adult content and does not reflect our culture. Deki, your thoughts on that? Is it possible to legislate morality? Because that's, I think, where we are basically at.
Maybe that would be very difficult, but there's something that we say that it is the mirroring of the society sometimes that we tend to, pay attention to. What does the society want to look like in years to come? And the people who are charged with the responsibility of mirroring the society then would tell you that if this is not something that we want the society to look like, then we will prohibit it from coming to the forefront. And I think this debate and this narrative on issues of, the kind of content that we put out, especially in this nation, it has been, the society that is charged with this responsibility has come out very strongly to let people know that this is what we want to see when it comes to the issue of this nation. This is how we want the nation to go. And it is very obvious that the content that we put out, before long, we begin to mirror it and begin to look like it. So if this is a direction that we do not want to take as a nation, then we have to make a stand and say, oh, no, we don't want to go in this kind of direction.
Kevin, Wanuri Kahiu says that adult Kenyans are mature and discerning enough to watch local content, but their right has been denied. Your thoughts?
Partly yes, partly no, but I think it takes me to the visit by the former president of the US to Kenya when
Barack Obama.
Exactly, when they appeared at State House together with the president, and a question about this similar issue came up, and of course the president said, we have better issues to deal with. And I think that is the exact mirror that I would give to this. Issues of rights, again, really depends on the kind of image and view that you give to it, because your right starts where the other person's right stops, and vice versa. So I think Kenya Film Classification Board is doing a good job. Ezekiel Mutua is doing the right thing. But again, sometimes we ask ourselves, what would happen when we do not legislate or, perfect morality? What do people do in their bedrooms? What do people do under their seats? What do people do with their mobile phones? Because this is so overt, but how about what we do inartly or quietly? So I think the narrative, in my view, should be around what kind of society do you want to see? What kind of future do you want to see? And is this the right way to be able to deal with it? This is being watched somewhere else. What makes Kenya different? And what sort of spaces, therefore, do we open up for those who would want to watch? And what can we be able to learn from it? But I think, generally speaking, our morality as a country many times has dwindled, and it's really high time we started putting up steps to be able to get back, because then those are the kind of leaders that we also elect.
That will get ultimately.